Hey guys, Summer here. Welcome back to my backyard. It's been a while since we've hung out together in my backyard, and I'm super excited to be here today with a CounterFlow Yoga class. This is all about how we are going to counter those postures that we see in everyday life. You know how we're all hunched over computers and phones and all that in daily life? Well, we're going to really work to expand and open through that. We're also going to pay attention to our hands and our feet, oftentimes which get neglected too in everyday life. This is a predominantly standing practice, and actually everything we will do today is standing. So enjoy, have some fun. We're going to start with our feet right under our hips. I want you to shut your eyes. Pull your tummy muscles in so that you feel this nice support in your back. Press your feet down as you lift up tall at the top of your head. As you stand, start to sway forward and backwards. Just feel this placement of the feet into the mat. Allow your body to start moving with the sway. You get this great movement. You might start to feel like you're gonna fall, and that's great. That's you allowing the body that movement. Sway side to side. Feel like a rag doll that has control. Meaning you're not placing your body anywhere particular, but you're swaying. Come back to center. Readjust your feet so they're underneath you. Lift your heels as high as you can with a big deep inhale. Exhale, as you go down, you're gonna go down with a big whoo. Inhale, you lift up onto your toes. Now your eyes are probably open for balance. Exhale, go. Let's do that again. So you're finding that you're getting this little bounce through your body. It's almost like you can feel the earth bouncing through you. This is an amazing move for bone health. It actually will help give you some impact. So if you are at higher risk of osteoporosis and you don't get any impact in your daily life, this is a great thing to do. Let's do one more. Take your hands together behind your back so you interlace them. Reach up to the sky. You're gonna push your hips forward as you lift your sternum up and your hands reach back. Big deep inhale as we reach our hands high to the sky. Exhale as you lengthen out the side of your body. Inhale, look high to the sky. Exhale, reach over. Notice how I get a bend in my knee. You may or you may not. One of the big elements of CounterFlow Yoga is finding the creativity of how you do this that might look and feel different than how I do this. Let's do one more each side. You're getting this amazing stretch into your side body. Lift up high onto your toes. Find that moment of balance. Exhale, you lower your right heel to the ground and then left. We get this alternating heel lift. We start to get movement into the joints of our feet. Did you know that your feet actually have the most bones, ligaments, joints, muscles in that one compact area than any other place of your body? Yeah. How often do you actually do anything with them other than walk on them? Something important to think about. Let's do one more each foot. Stay up high on the toe. Now you're gonna go across this little toe mound. So you're feeling this little bit of movement. Take your hands, look to the sky. Continue to feel that great lift of your chest. Switch to the other foot. You're rolling across. As you look up to the sky, discover your sense of courage. Place both heels on the ground. Big deep inhale, high to the sky. Exhale, your hands come to your thighs. Look into your belly. You're pulling your tailbone in. And then exhale, look to the sky. You get this great big arch. Inhale, round. Exhale, arch. You're doing a cat and cow standing. One more time, round in. Look up. Roll yourself up, one vertebrae at a time. As you do, lift your arms high to the sky. Your heels lift. Now lower, reach over to one side. Inhale, over to the other side. As you come down, you circle your wrist. And you start to get this little bounce in your knee. Yeah, just little bounce. Big deep inhale, reach, circle and bounce. One more time, big reach up. You are finding that movement into your joints. How often do you allow that to happen? Reach up high, stretch to the right. Oh, lift up. Other side, stretch. Come up, let's bounce and come down. As you do, you bring your hands to your thighs. Look into your belly. Arch, look up to the sky. Oh, that feels so fantastic. Roll yourself up. As you do, step your feet out wide. Big lift of your arms to the sky. Exhale, your knees bend. We find this beautiful, what's called moonflower. It's this dynamic movement where we go down and lift high. Add in movement of your neck. Each time you sit low, use breath. Look and reach. One more. Now stay low. Reach your arms wide. Get this little shift of weight side to side. You're getting that movement into your ankle joint. Again, a place that we oftentimes forget about. Hands come to thighs. Stay centered. You're gonna look back over one shoulder. Come to center. Exhale, look over the opposite. You're getting this beautiful spiral through your spine, around your back. Looking over your shoulder. One more time. Come to center. Get a great big inhale. Let's moonflower. Sit low. Look over your shoulder. Reach up high. Sit low. Reach your arm. Now look over to warrior two. In warrior two, feel the expansion. So imagine someone were pulling your fingers out and away from each other. Inhale, as you come to center, rotate your back foot and then switch to warrior two on the other side. Inhale, look to the sky. Exhale, look over your hand. As you do this and you use the movement of your neck, it's an opportunity to get into an area that we oftentimes forget needs to move. Stay over to warrior two. Hold your warrior two. Press away even further. Inhale, come to center. Warrior two to the other side. Think about pushing your knee out as you reach your arms long. Look over your middle finger. Big deep inhale to the sky. Exhale, sit low. Hands come to thighs. Look over your shoulder. Oh my goodness, it feels lovely. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more time each way. Come to center. Switch. Now big deep inhale. Sweep your arms high. New move. So one time moonflower, and then you're gonna sweep over and then reach high. It's called sunflower. You wanna imagine you're sweeping something up. Let your body go. You release over. You're getting this little bit of bounce, but it has control. 2 more. Let your head follow. Now sit low into the center. Warrior 2 to the side. Big reach up. Exhale. Each time you do this, it's an opportunity to explore, to be curious, to if you could go deeper, if you could go and look a little further out. Inhale. Come back to center. Big reach high. Hands to thighs. Look over your back shoulder. Come to center. Reach your arms all the way up. Big, tall lift. Now moonflower, look. This is your last time. Inhale, sunflower. Sweep your hands on the floor. Feel that release of your body. Last one. Now lift up high, switch into warrior 2. Hold warrior 2. We're gonna rotate our back foot and lift our arms high to the sky. Our shoulders pull back and away from us. And we bring our hands together, interlace, and look to the sky. Press back with your, press your hands down as your hips transfer forward. Inhale, lift your hands high to the sky. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, come to center. Beautiful. Let's do that same place on the other side. Feel the expansion, yes? And then rotate as we go into our big lift. Hands come together. We have to push this hip forward, right? So the more we push that hip, we rotate it forward, we're gonna get that great length in our front body. Inhale, rise. Warrior 2. Come to center, big reach. As you do, shift your weight to the front leg and now to the back leg. So CounterFlow Yoga has a couple different classes. The one we're doing today is the one that focuses a bit on our stretch and our balance. We're about to go in to this really lovely dynamic balance sequence. You are gonna have to find your ways to be stable and tall. Stay over to one side. Let's stay to that leg. Pull your leg that's reached out in. Big, tall lift of that leg high to the sky. You're planting your foot on the inside of your leg. Now, as you exhale, reach the leg long. I have this lovely little bee flying right around me. Exhale, reach. Inhale, so we come up. The foot taps our leg. Exhale, we look over our shoulder. Remember, you don't have to look like me. You are being creative in your exploration. You are giving the curiosity of movement. Hold right here. Take the foot that is lifted and cross it behind you. So you reach to something behind you and then lift up high to the sky. Little balance rotation, right? Twist and lift. Find that way to look over your back shoulders. You push your toes into the ground. Lift tall, one more time. Come all the way up, big deep inhale. Now your leg that's lifted, step it out to the side. And we go back to that shift. I doused myself with bug spray because I'm one of those people that if I'm outside for about 8 seconds, bugs love me. I think they're finding the 2 places that I missed on my foot. Oh, that's okay. We adapt and we move. Let's stay to the opposite leg now. Hold. Push into that foot as you rise up. Lift your arm, big deep inhale. Exhale, reach out to the side. lift up. You notice here, I'll do it to the side, that I get this long hinge. So I push my hips back, so I'm in this long line. That's what's allowing us that ability to find the movement. Lift up. Maybe your eyes follow your hands as a way to really challenge your balance, right? You'll find that you start to teeter-totter a lot when you are using those eyes. And that's good. That means that dynamic balance is your area that you need to work on. Let's hold this lift. Take your foot, cross behind, press and reach. Lift up high. Now, how could you do something with your hands, right? Like, I have this tendency to be very strong and rigid in my hands. Are you the same? Maybe. Lift up one more time. Lift up. Shift to the side. Oh. Now we're gonna go to one of my favorite moves in this. Let's come back to center. Reach our arms, lift high to the sky. Reach your arms up like you're saying, oh my goodness, I am so grateful we are here. Now take your hands and make little fists. As you do that, big deep inhale. Exhale, you're gonna throw something away out of your hands. Ha! Ah. Look to your hand as you do it. One time I was doing this and I just got this big image of glitter in my hands that you are just throwing, oh, and getting it everywhere. The fun that is that glitter. One more. Bring your hands down. Let's shift to the side. Side, to the right, and to the left. Right now, hold to the left. Push into your foot. Lift up high. One time, reach the leg out. Lift up. One time, cross the foot behind. Come all the way up. Step that foot out. Sit low. Big rise up. Inhale. Bend your knees. Moonflower. Lift up. Make the fist with your hands and throw the glitter. One more. Throw the glitter. Shift to the right and to the left. Let's hold to the right. Push into that foot. Lift up high. Now reach your foot all the way up. I'm gonna fix my mat that caught on the grass. Inhale. You cross your foot behind. These dynamic movements. Shift to the side. They are what create change, right? Big deep stretch. Lift up high. Inhale. Sit low. You've got that moonflower. Let's throw our glitter. One more. Throw your glitter. Shift to the left. To the right. Shift to right. Left. Lift up tall. Rise. Cross. We're going to take out the middle. So just from here, shift straight to the other side. Lift up. Yeah. Dynamic balance. One more time each side. Let's do this. Shift. Push and rise. You've got to push your foot into the floor. Yes? Yeah. Lift. Cross. Come up. Push down to come up. Oh, beautiful. Reach. Cross. All the way up. Let's take our feet wide and shift. Beautiful. You might have gotten your heart rate up a little bit there. Take both hands, one hand on each leg. Let's do that same rotation that we did earlier. And come center. Shift. And center. And center. One more time. Feel this rotation. It feels so lovely. Now big lift up. Let's warrior two. Rotate around, find the reach of your arms to the sky. Your knee is gonna come to the floor. Just take your hands beside your foot. Shift your weight back. So we have this long line in our front hip. Or in our front leg. We have to pull our hips back, which might mean you're up higher, and that's okay. You're gonna shift forward and shift back. It's a dynamic stretch is what we call it. So you're getting this movement into your hamstring, into your hips. Hamstring. Good, let's do one more. Now hold right here. Lift your arms high to the sky. Open up to warrior two. You've been here today, right? What does the ability to be a little bit more creative feel like to you? Come center. Open out to the side. Let's rotate our leg. Oh, it's this beautiful stretch right here. Don't you feel it? Lower down. Let's shift our weight back and forth. Now, if you're like me, I don't have blocks out here with me, so I can't use a block, but I can be lifted. Because if I'm not, do you notice how my back starts to round? And that's not what we want. We want a lift, because if we are rounded, then we are not actively engaged. Hold forward. Lift our arms. Warrior two. Beautiful place to be. Big lift high to the sky. Warrior two to the back. Rotate your arm around. Now pull your your elbows in. So they are at this 90-degree position. You're gonna lean forward. So you've got this long line from your head to your toe. From your head, to your toe. Push into your standing front leg, and you're now in this same little position, but you're gonna press everything away from you. Boom. Hips are squared. You have this press, as if you are pushing away with your hands and your foot on two imaginary walls. Come all the way up. Lift up tall. Bend your elbows. Find that place where your standing leg bends, and then we push away. You really integrate and use your abdominal muscles in that place. Step your foot back. Lift your arms, warrior two. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Let's rotate our arms. Pull your elbows in. You've got this great activation of your upper back in this move. Hinge from the hip. Pull your knee in. And now with that wall, push it away. Lift ourselves up. You might find that you teeter-totter. That's okay. Do it. Pull your knee in. Push away. Hold. Step your foot back. Lift your arms. Open up, warrior two. Bring your hands to center. You're gonna shift. Get that lovely shift from side to side. The last little bit is this flow through a couple balances. If you start to teeter, be okay with it, okay? Let's lift our arms high to the sky. Open out to warrior two. Rotate around into crescent. Now straight from here, push forward into warrior three. You're gonna open your body up so you're in this beautiful star. Your hand reaches to the mat below. Bend your standing leg. Reach your foot back. Boom. Warrior two. Let's do the same side. Rotate around. From here, push into your standing leg. Find that strength and then reach forward. abs are pulled in to support that lower back as our hips open out to the side. Reach our arms. Bend our standing knee. Lower down to warrior two. Come to center. Open up. You knew you'd have to do the other side. Let's be beautiful. Let's move through. Inhale. Let's be creative in how we explore the opportunity to get there. Square your hips and then push down to open up. You notice how I don't use my hands, and that's a way that I can physically guide my body to where I want it to go. Lower down, warrior two. This is my ankle for those you don't know. I have a pin and 3 cadaver ligaments in it. It doesn't always do what I want it to do. So sometimes I guide. We all have something, right? Push forward. I've had 2 ankle reconstructions, open up, and 3 knee surgeries, and 2 head surgeries if I'm listing surgeries. So trust me, I know body injuries. Let's lower our foot. Let's sit down. Little shift. How do I feel, guys? I hope you feel like we've worked our body in ways that maybe are not what we're used to doing. We're gonna finish with one beautiful stretch. Bring your hands down. You've got this 90-degree position with your knees. Hands come behind you now. Gotta do this on grass, that's okay. You're gonna lift your chest up. Rotate so you come center. And then let your knees fall to the back and you rotate around. Hands come behind you, come to center and rotate. So this lovely little hip opener right here is just an opportunity for you to say, ah. You might be one of those who is like, I don't understand what my legs are doing. I get it. Take a moment to stop thinking about your legs, okay? All you're gonna do is pick up your knees. That's it. You're literally just picking up your knees and putting them down. Let's do it one more time. Finish in the front. Come to a seated position. Sit up as tall as you can. Shut your eyes. And for a moment right here, be calm. Be quiet. Know that every day is an opportunity for us to move a little different. To be creative in our exploration, to be curious in what we can do, ultimately making us super courageous in everything that we do. Take that sense of curiosity, creativity, and courage with you into the rest of your day and every day that follows. Until next time. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I just thought I would give a quick 30-second or a little bit more discussion on CounterFlow Yoga. Like I mentioned, it is a program that has multiple layers and multiple levels. It's really about this combination of how we can move our bodies through yoga, Pilates, functional movement in a way that just makes us feel good. So many people have told me that they feel taller, they feel longer through this functional shifting. You're gonna always work a little bit of balance, a little bit of posture, a little bit of stretch, and a little bit of strength. But each of our classes has a different focus. As they're currently listed on the GXunited YouTube page, you'll see the CounterFlow Strength is our all levels flow class. It's a little bit more strength in the movement. You'll get some arm balancing, you'll get some strength. Our yoga sweat hybrid is CounterFlow Power. It's faster paced, it's a bit more athletic. You're gonna be moving quickly from move to move. You've got to integrate everything together. Our slow flow class is CounterFlow Stretch. And this is an opportunity that we slow down and we focus on how we dynamically and statically move through the range of motion of our joints and muscles. It has the same components, but it slows us down. And then the one listed on our page as CounterFlow Yoga is the signature program. It's where it all started. And we are calling that one CounterFlow Balance. And it's because it really does have lots of focus on balance. Then there's the segments underneath it where we've got our movement warrior, our core warrior, and our stretch and recovery class, which will be called Relax Warrior. And I'm really excited about this program, and it's something that's been in development for the last couple years, and we're getting ready to bring it out to you guys. So continue to follow us, and there will be more information coming soon. Bye, guys.